Hi there, it's Richard at squeezemegently.com, and first of all I'd like to say thanks very much indeed for coming over to take a look at the Squeeze Me Gently plugin. And I've got a demonstration video for you of the plugin, so I'm going to go ahead now and just go through that and show you how you can quickly build your list building funnel, so your squeeze page, your thank you page and your download page, in just a few minutes. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click here on new page. I'm actually in one of my test websites here. So I'll click new page. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to select a template. So what I can do is I can select one of the templates that we already have in the software, and we have either a jagged template, a round template or a square template. And for the demo I'm going to select the square template. And I'll click on next, and then what I need to do is I need to select a color of the template. So I'll click in this box and you can see this color picker. So what I can do, I can just choose a color from the color picker just like that, or I can use the arrow to drag the color, or I can actually use the hex code. So that's what I'm going to do this time around, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to make this black. So just use the hex code and I'll click on next. And now I need to add a page title. So this is basically just a description about the set of pages that you're making. So I'm going to call mine tattoo designs because that's what I'm doing at the moment. So I'll click on that and I click next. Okay, so the next step we need to do is to add our header graphic. Now what we need to do first off is to make sure that this checkbox here is ticked like it is. I'm just going to click off, click back on to make sure that's checked, and then what I can do is I can upload my image either via a URL, or I can just upload the image from my computer, which is what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to click on this radio button and I'm going to click browse, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and grab my header graphic, and the one I want is this one here. So I'm just going to double click and I'm going to click next. Okay, now what we want to do now is to add a headline. So we want to add a headline which is underneath our header graphic. This is basically just your first message to your visitor to try and get the opt-in. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add my headline by clicking on this radio button and just entering in some text. And I'm going to choose the font, and I'm going to choose Arial, and the font size I'm going to make it a large font size of 42, and I'm going to leave it as black. So I'll click on next, and now what I can do is I can add a product image or a video. So what I can do is I can choose either one of these. What I'm going to do is add an image. So I'm going to tick this box here, check the radio button, and what I can do, I can actually enter the URL to the image again, or I can select it from my computer, which is what I'm going to do. And also underneath you've got this other box here which is also attached to any of the other image uploads, and you can enter a URL here and make the image clickable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually enter a URL here. I'm just going to make it google.com because I want to show you that in a second. I'm going to upload my product image. So I'll just click on that. And there's my image. And I'll click next. And now I can add my autoresponder code. So I've actually already prepared that. I'm just going to grab that now. So if I select that and just copy all of that. So I'm just going to copy that. And I'll go back. And now I can just paste in my autoresponder code here. And I'll click next. What I can do now is I can add in a product description. So I'm just going to do something very, very quickly. And now I've added in the product description, I'm just going to select the font for the product description. So I'll make it Arial again so that it's in line with the rest of the page. I'm going to make the font 18. And again, I'm going to leave it black. And I'm just going to align that to the left, or maybe actually I think I'll align it into the center. So I'll do that. I'll click next, and now I can add a signature image. So I'm going to do that again from my computer. I'll click browse. Okay, so here's the image that I want. So I'm just going to click that. I'll click next, And now what I can do is I can add a powered by link. Now at the moment this checkbox is ticked, you can see that. So what that does, that actually adds a powered by Squeeze Me Gently link. The reason we've put that there is that if you wanted to, you could go and grab an affiliate link to Squeeze Me Gently. You could place it in this box here, and if you check this, then basically that will show on the pages that the software builds for you. And if anyone was to click through on that link and then purchase Squeeze Me Gently, then basically you can earn commissions on that at 50%. Now you don't have to include it, it's entirely up to you. So for this demo we're going to actually turn that off. So I'm going to uncheck that, we'll click next, and now we need to add our footer graphic. Very easy again, we just click the checkbox. I'm going to upload again from the computer, and I'll click browse, and let's just grab our graphic again. And here's my footer, so I'm just going to double click and I'll click next. And the last thing to do before we save is to save as a page or a post, and we recommend a page. So I'll click on page, and now I'm going to generate the page. And what it's going to do, that's actually going to go away and it's going to generate 6 pages for you. It's going to generate the squeeze page, the thank you page, the product download page, and then 3 separate pages which you can use for affiliate offers, for one-time offers, upsells, downsells. It's entirely up to you. Okay, and there you go. It just takes a few seconds to basically bring back the pages. So here we are. We've got our squeeze page. Here we have our thank you page, our download page, and the 3 separate blank pages that you can use. So let's have a look. Let's see what this software has done. So let's have a look at the squeeze page. So there you go, there's our squeeze page. So as you can see, here's our template, the black template that we choose, and basically we selected the square template. You see our header graphic here, our headline that we put in, we've got our cover graphic, we've got the autoresponder code, and down here we've got our product description, our signature image that I added, and also our footer. Now I just want to show you one other thing, because basically what we did, we made this a clickable link, and this will actually go through to Google. So let's just click and make sure that that works, and that's just going to go away, and as you see it's connected to Google. So as you can see, you can make any of the images a clickable link, which is really great. So anyway, look, thanks very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed that, and we really do look forward to you joining us and making use of Squeeze Me Gently. There are lots of training videos that you will get once you've purchased Squeeze Me Gently, and they also show different ways of designing these squeeze pages, making them look, you know, this one's pretty basic, but you can make these look really fantastic, and we've got some great videos there, so really looking forward to having you on board. So just go down to the link below and grab Squeeze Me Gently now. Okay, thanks very much, have a good day, cheers now.